Hello, boys. My name is Yoshi. I think I'm just gonna jump into it. I hope you guys enjoy this. So, in the last video of welcome back to my blind playthrough of Super Mario RPG for Switch. This is the remake version, and in the last episode, we saved this wedding light town from party crushers and whatnot, and taking out an evil kid called Bunt. And finally getting Booster out of the way, and we, more importantly, got Princess Peach. Alright. So yeah. Now the weddings can actually start properly again. Alright. 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 Oh, this is a nice theme. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So you're probably wondering, what are we actually going to do in this video besides maybe checking this area for items and some other stuff? You know, we should probably buy at least one of each of these other items. We actually had enough coins, but we don't. That's fine. I just realized those happy items, they probably do something very interesting. I heard they actually restore HP over time if you have one of them. Oh wow, nice cutscene. Oh, we get forced to shoot Kingdom. Interesting. When you leave with a Peach, you just automatically get forced to Veshu Kingdom, but you don't have to go into that directly. Alright, I'm going to random map location because actually I want to go somewhere else. So, remember the thing I talked about where I stalled with this Yoshi game? Well, after doing a little bit of research, I found out a couple of things. But the main thing I found out is the game's actually kind of broken. They didn't actually set it up properly. You might have noticed I was trying my hardest to hit it in time with the music, but as it turns out, they messed up the timing for that in this remake version. I'm not sure if it's been fixed yet or not, but yeah, they can't even use anything, and it's just ridiculous. But obviously this is not the only reason I'm trying to do other stuff. Because I never really got to use the Yoshi cookies, so I'm going to actually show you what they do first before I could do other stuff. So anyways, Yoshi will go in and I'll try to eat it early. If he succeeds, he will give you a very rare item. Even if you fail, you get a different item called Yoshi Candy. This is actually one of the strongest items in the game, recovering 100 HP. Obviously, it doesn't always work, but usually you can eat most of the enemies. And when it does work, you'll be able to get some nice items. So that's pretty cool. The reason why I did it on purpose, despite probably wanting to save my Yoshi cookies, that is because there is technically a backup way to still get more. If you go back to here, alright, so, yeah, you can talk to this Yoshi near the side area. if you run out of cookies. That way you'll always be able to race. But why did we even do this before? Like, you're probably wondering why we're even doing this at all. Well, as it turns out, there's another trick I completely found that still lets you get Yoshi cookies, but at the same time, to actually do it without actually having to play the minigame at all. Essentially, if you go to here, tap Beshi, yeah, you actually have the decision to just play with Yoshi. And then, yeah. So you can actually choose to not even play the minigame yourself if you're like me and it's really bad. It turns the game into a kind of an RMV nightmare, but usually, and this was mainly in the original game, Yoshi usually wins, because, although I haven't done a lot of research, I found out that typically, based off the RNG, Yoshi will win with this setup about 70 to 80% of the time. And obviously, if you win, you get, cookies. You can get more of those cookies. So what's the trick? This is actually pretty easy to do, and it's honestly not even that hard to do at all. You just win a race, save, go back, settle up on Yoshi, and each time you go back, all you have to do is say, yeah, let's race, then say, I'll hop off and watch Yoshi. And whenever you can, you want to always try to wager the maximum amount of cookies possible. Now, depending on the ratio, you'll get more back when you win or not. And depending on the setting, you may not even, you may still get stuff back. Now, obviously, it's completely random who wins in this scenario, but at the very least, it can be done correctly as long as we step down. Sometimes they fake you out, by the way. Sometimes it makes you seem like, you're going to lose, but in reality, you end up winning anyway. You can also store cookies for later, so if you don't want to play the race, you can do other stuff. And don't worry if you, you accidentally give them to Yoshi, you can, have them race. Yes, we do need to get them for a special item. Alright. So we want to try and do the maximum if we can, but we don't always get the chance to do that. Alright. Yeah. But honestly, this is a lot easier before. And like I said, it's not guaranteed, but typically it seems about an 80%-ish or so chance, or I don't actually know the correct number, but around there that Yoshi, like the green one, will usually win. Sometimes he will lose though. This is why you save. So if you lose a race, then you simply just want to reset the game. I can probably show what that looks like in a minute. I know this feels silly. We're not doing any kind of but trust me, this is very important. Because this will make farming a lot easier. Once you get 10 or more cookies, it's so much easier to farm. 251, this is different. And of course, we want to wager as many as we can, because it makes it a lot easier to get more when we win. Now, if you don't want to risk stuff, you could always just go one on some of the more dangerous odds and only bet at certain ones. Oh yeah, okay, Yoshi's definitely gonna lose that one. If Yoshi feels like he's going to lose, then you need to make sure that you immediately reset your console. Use home menu to delete and so turn on, power the console off. Well, you don't actually have to power the console off. You just do home, choose to close software, relaunch the software, and then reload the save you literally just created. And yeah. And then when you come back in, you can just try again until Yoshi wins. And you can do this infinitely, and it's a much easier way of dealing with the minigame. And you can also win without cookies against Bashi the first time pretty easily, but it's very tricky as it requires you to keep a rhythm. And obviously, if you know me, I don't like that. Obviously, if you're good, you could opt to just race yourself, and it's actually a lot faster if you can do it yourself, because you will almost always outspeed the competitors if you do it. But obviously, we're not really that good, so we're gonna watch from some lines because it's better. See, I'm not kidding, by the way, when I said Yoshi usually wins. I think they purposely set this in the player's favor because they didn't want to make you waste a lot of things from doing it. Sometimes you will get plays back, even if you lose, but depending on the settings, you could lose all of your plays. That could be really bad, so that's what you want to try to avoid. Now, you'll always get your bet back, by the way, regardless of what you do. However, what you get is basically dependent on how many you bet and some stuff. Also, you can just... At some of the later bets, you can just press down to instantly bet 10, and that makes it a lot faster. So, this seems like it takes a while, but it's actually... Once you get to the 10 bet stuff, it starts to go much faster. Now, I'm honestly not going to use the Yoshi cookie things, because I heard that if you use them, you can get very broken items early. To the point where it gets crazy. That was a close one. I had to wait until the very end, because sometimes Yoshi will just catch up at the very end. So... Alright. I started 5. So there we go. That's stuff that we can do. If you start cookies, you can bring them out whenever you need to do other stuff. I'm thinking I might do this a couple more times until I get enough cookies to stir for other stuff. Mainly, some for doing other stuff, and also because we actually need to do this. If you're wondering why we're doing the Yoshi egg side quest thing right now, well, that's because to finish off the quest, you actually have to help that baby Yoshi on the side. That is a requirement for 100%, if you're wondering, and although I didn't mention I was doing 100%, now that I've discovered this way to race, I think I'm gonna actually just dedicate this video to doing this mostly. This does seem a little bit boring, but I wanted to make a video proving my point. I also wanted to use it to prove my point, mentioning that, like I said before, it really is awkward. When I say that, okay, that was a quick one. When I say that it's very awkward, Alright, well, when I mentioned this video game could be very awkward, well, that's because I feel like they messed it up. And I'm not sure if I'm the only one who feels that, but I did look online, and I'm not the only one that's messed up by this. Really, this theme that you're seeing right now, you cannot mash to the beat at all. If you try and do that, you'll just get stunned, like I did. And obviously, if you get stunned at all, it just becomes very awkward to win at all. That was really close. Bashi almost got me at the end. Alright. Also, if you start to get too many Yoshi cookies in your inventory, don't worry, the Yoshi actually just stores excess automatically, which is nice. You won't eat any. However, you can only store up to like 100. I want to continue this until I've stored at least 10, and then I think I'll just give them all to Yoshi. 5-1, this is different. I think 1-5-1 means if I lose, I just get all my cookies back anyway. 5-1 means, I won't get any back if I win, but if I win, I think it'll actually multiply my cookies by 5, because 5-1 means I should get 50 cookies for winning this. If you're worried about Zampmaze, there is a couple of things you can do. Alright. Alright, there we go. I knew that was probably good anyway. Yeah, if Yoshi is about to lose, you can just reset the game. It's not a big deal. This is pretty easy to do, and you can reliably get cookies almost every time, too. Now, if you do see a strong odds, and it feels a little bit difficult, if you're a mixed person who is actually pretty good at the game, then you can actually opt to just, you can actually just opt to race yourself. In fact, you can race all of these yourself. In fact, if you do so, it'll be much, much easier to win. Because as long as you keep the river up, like... Okay, so now we should get 20 if we win. Supposedly. 1.5... Oh, and the 1-5 thing, that's 1.5 to 1. That means that, if we, bet 10 cookies and win, we get 15. If anybody is wondering what that means. It does look weird, but, yeah. Okay, suddenly on 2.1 odds, Yoshi's completely restrained in his friends. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't even close anymore. So, if I was correct, we should get 20 cookies here. Yeah, I was right. Okay, good. So I think we have enough now. I just wanted to make sure I get at least 10 cookies stored, but also still have a lot in my inventory, and this is who we need to give them for. We'll just give them all. I believe you have to give, like, a certain amount of them, and each time you give a certain amount of them, you can, there's technically an infinite way to do this. Like, if you talk to a guy that Shibaya aisle that gives you cookies to rice, and then you run back, you'll be able to just keep going through this, which is really funny. It's not a beauty. I'm not going to show this whole thing, though, because we'll be here forever, but I just want you to know that that is how we do that. Alright, so, remember the princess segment we were supposed to do? Also, let's try this. Okay, whatever. Oh, this is like a practice. So this is practice for the pre-chess court thing. What's funny is you don't get a chance to practice it. Oh, you can get flowers here, huh? It's interesting. Is this like an infinite flower farm, or does it just allow us to get back or something? I don't know. So you can randomly get flowers here, apparently. What a workout. Alright. So yeah, so apparently we could get more flowers from there. I thought it'd be really cool to show that off. Alright. I know we decided not to have any Yoshi cookies in, even though we could easily probably get more. But, not much to say. Alright. We're gonna go to the map. So yeah, remember what we were supposed to do? Like, bringing Princess to a castle? Remember that part we were supposed to do at the very beginning of the game? Well, now we can finally do that. It's kind of bad, but it is what it is. Also, we should probably equip Peach with some stuff. Oh, she can use a lily dress, which technically gives her more defense. Alright. So yeah, remember when we were supposed to bring the princess back the whole time? Welcome back. You look like you're in one piece. Sis, I'm finally home with Mario and some wonderful friends. They saved my life. Let's go find the Chancellor. Lead on. We mustn't keep the Chancellor rating. You're wondering where the hidden treasure is? It's right up top. You have to jump on the Toad's head. It's a really stinky chest that not a lot of people know about. Chancellor says she's back. Thank goodness, this has been a true nightmare. I'm a nervous rat. I know I've worried everyone, but I'm fine. I can take care of myself. With a little help from Mario. Come on, everyone. Let's get out of this drafty doorway. Mario, I hope you know how thankful we are. But you must tell one thing. How on earth can you trust Bowser? Trust Bowser? What are you talking about? Mario, what are you doing with Bowser? What's going on here? Yeah, it's... Chancellor. Listen, Rax, Mario's got things under control. Yes, I see. Father, perhaps it's time you told us our story. What exactly did you mean you said when you had bigger fish to fry? Tell him the truth. This gets out and finished. Sir, perhaps I could set the stage and the others can add their comments on the way. As Bowser and Mario were thrown in different directions after a terrible explosion. Something huge crashed through the star rolled high above Bowser's place and went boom, right into Bowser's Keep. It was a gigantic sword. Bowser's Keep is getting taken over by monsters who work for some creep named Smithy. Throwing me out of my own, I've decided to take evasion. They can't do this today. Anyway, I was working on plans to get my nails back when walked up to me and begged me to let him join his minions. I had no choice but to let him in. It was pathetic. It's okay, Mario. We know Bowser's stretching the truth a little. And Mal, how about you? Why are you challenging Mario? Well, because Mario's helping me find my real home and my parents. That's why we're on the road together. What? This is dreadful news. Awful. Horrible. If you find your real parents soon. And Gino, was it? Why are you and Mario? Star Road has been destroyed. I'm here to fix it. Mario's helping me search for the star pieces. I need them to rebuild the world. Star pieces? Star Road grants our wishes. Unless we can find all the star pieces and fix the Star Road, kiss our dreams goodbye. What? This is dreadful news. Awful. Horrible. Isn't it? D, for example, say Bowser kidnapped you. Without the aid of the Star Road, you'd probably never be rescued. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's just forget about these Star fans. Hey, Bowser, then you can kiss your precious keep goodbye. Huh? What? See, if Mario can't find the stars, Peach will be mine. But I won't get my keep back unless Mario finds the stars. So if I keep back, we need those star fans. Run that past me again. Just an idiot. I don't think we can take a world without risks. We need to get those star pieces. Oh, and find those star pieces now. Princess, you can't be serious. You're not thinking of joining them, are you? This is sheer madness. You're a princess. What will people say? I don't care. Things seem so hopeless right now. I'm tired. I think I need to lie down in my room for a while. Mario, Mal, Gino, and Bowser, you too. Good luck. Now then. Thanks to Mario the Princess Bat, I now declare this date to be forever known as... Wait a minute, you don't suppose... Could this be this Smithy who attacked our kingdom? Fear we have no cause to rejoice. In fact, Mario, we must ask you for yet another favor. So on behalf of all of us, you must defeat Smithy. It is the only way we shall ever live in peace again. Some safe, but has decided to stay at the kingdom. Interesting. So what happens if... I'm curious. What happens if we go into Peach's room? Come on, Mario. Zack, I humble myself before you. Interesting. Okay, nothing happens there. There's no hidden treasure. Yes, I know exactly where the hidden treasure is, too. It's literally up top. You can jump up top there. Standing guard. Okay, this guy's still here. This Toad still says the same thing. Alright. Mario? Huh? Oh. Okay, she decided she's had enough. She's just gonna float down. I like the way they redid these cutscenes. Oh, it's really cute now in 3D. Please, Mario, take me along with you, please. Don't worry, Grammy helped me through this one, so no one will ever notice that I'm gone. So let's go find us a star. But I wonder where it could be. I have absolutely no idea. Do you? Mario, at times like these... What should we do? We should ask my grandpa. My grandpa should know. Okay, let's do it. Just as I thought. Peach joins the party once again. Well, now that we finally got her back, we should probably, actually put her in the party, right? Like, properly. And Smell was supposed to be the main healer, but he isn't as good as Peach. Well, bring Peach in. She has one of the best healing spells in the game. Alright. Back to Tadpole Pond. Thankfully, the game has a flag that lets you know where to go. Hey Grandpa, have you heard anything about the star pieces? Well, if it isn't Mal, I do have the latest news about fallen stars, in fact. Star has been sighted on Star Hill. It does seem likely that a star piece would fall there. We should go and explore Star Hill right away. Alright. Yeah, alright. Let's do that. Alright, we're at Star Hill now. This is Star Hill, where your wishes which were transferred at Star World fall to here, but some wishes haven't been granted yet, are falling because Spiffy destroyed the Star World. Sage mentioned a star piece on this hill. Let's see if we can find it. Alright. 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 We're testing our main attack first, and then we're gonna test our secondary attack after that. As if we even get a chance to. Alright. Hey, come back here, mate. Alright, whatever. Let's use this one first, because this is the best one. So yeah, that's what I meant by her being super strong. She's basically a true healing type character. We get to use healing spells to do a lot of other stuff. In exchange, she doesn't do a lot of damage. Also, we can see some of the wishes that have popped up here, which is interesting. I'm just gonna use a basic attack. Honestly, we can switch her out whenever we want. One thing that's really cool about this game, and I should probably show you in the next battle. Also, I just realized... Oh wait, there's more back here. Oh, hang on. Interesting. Alright, we finally caught up to this thing. Alright. This also heals our status as well, so we can do other stuff. That guy ran away when we defeat him. Interesting. And we can switch out to any character we want, so if we see that clearly using something else. Let's actually try Geowhirl out. Mario, by the way, always has to fight, so that's not gonna change anything. So one thing I forgot to mention is if you go to Switch, you can actually just switch in characters whenever you need. So if we need to do like AoE, we can have Mal literally come in for a turn and use Thunder immediately, which is nice. If we find out that that worked, which you might have already noticed didn't work, then we can just switch him out when his turn comes up. It's also really nice for a couple of other things, where if we switch in Mallow for one bit, we can bring him in to do other stuff. Or more importantly, if our remaining party gets very low, but one of them isn't low, and hopefully that one is not like Mario or something, then we can switch them out for Peach instead, which is really interesting. Alright. Probably wondering how we're even gonna leave this place if we're stuck in this area. Well, thankfully there is an option. We can just go to Mario's pad, and also, we haven't been back here in a very long time, but if you interact with this television thing, you can just do a free heal whenever you want. This means you can go straight back to Mario's pad for a free heal if you don't want to heal yourself. As you can see, it fully restores our HP. I'm pretty sure we had no HP before that, but now we do. So that's a really nice, cool thing you can do. The reason why I'm stopping here, well, that's because, yeah, it's about time to end this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, like you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.